Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Krista.
And you know what time it is, baby cakes?
It's Prepper Monday.
Yes, Prepper Monday. We get to bring out our goodies and share with you some of our survival-y, preppy kind of stuff. Oh, it's preppy.
Survival-y.
It's a word. It's a real word. So today, we've got a bunch of different things that we want to share with you guys. And because, honestly, we believe that we should try to be prepared for different situations, whether there's, you know, a natural disaster or horrible, you know, if you lost your job or any number of things.
Or the White Death.
White Death, snow, or many things.
Right.
Financial collapse. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen. Look at our debt clock, guys. It's what was it, 19 trillion?
Yeah, I believe so.
They can't keep kicking the can down the road. Eventually somebody's going to want to get paid or the system goes away. So today we're going to talk about several different things, and I think we're going to start out with let's start out with just general preparedness, guys. For those of you who watch this program, you know that we feel like you should have food, water, heat, all of the basic necessities of life. And you should be able to bring them with you in a bug out bag and make sure that your home is stocked, because you never know what could happen. I mean, geez, oh Pete's. I read yesterday that last year alone there were 420 floods around the world. Floods.
That's insane.
And right now, there is armed conflict on almost every
continent.
Well, yeah. So we're actually in a time of peace that has been unprecedented if you live in the United States.
Right.
But history shows stuff happens. And we'll just ask anybody over in the Ukraine, there's constantly stuff going on over there. Yep. And so today we just want to encourage you that analyze where you're at. Do you have enough food to feed your family if you couldn't get to the grocery store? Think about those what-if situations and honestly try to answer them.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My extra personalities needed to go get a cookie that's baking in the other room.
But it's not Cookie Friday.
It doesn't matter. I still got my cookie. Anyway, one of the things we recommend everybody carries is a handy-dandy pocket knife. I have this Buck 110. I've had it for years, and I use this every day. I keep it on my belt. I've got my little pouch here.
Yep.
And if I was in a situation where I had to get home from point A to point B, or if you're stuck in the woods, a knife is going to save your life.
Yep.
And you've got that nice H&K there.
Yes, I do. I really like this. It's easy to open.
Locks.
Very sharp. It locks open, and it's easy to close.
Yeah, mine, honestly, the one thing I like the most about it, it just fits my hand really nice. It locks, and it locks tight.
Yeah.
You can't get it closed without mashing the lever there.
It's actually, that for me is hard to close. This one is a lot easier to close.
But this Buck 110, oh my gosh. If you don't have a knife, get a knife. Whatever feels good to you, but just make sure that you're carrying it around. I mean, I use mine every day.
Many times a day.
Yep. Yep. All right, so next up, basic things. We're just talking basic preparedness things today. Nothing crazy. Is that?
A Cree Ultrafire flashlight. This thing is really, really cool.
You don't have to have Cree.
No.
Or this little flashlight, but I wanted to show you this little flashlight because I am just blown away impressed with how much this thing cost. And it's only uses one AA, and it has a feature.
Shine it over there.
Oh yeah, but it has a feature where you can focus the beam. Let me see. Can you see that? Yeah. You see the over here.
Yeah.
You can focus the beam, or you can go wide with it.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's under $6.
Yeah, this thing's $6.
The battery lasts a really long time.
Yeah, I actually use it for reading when I do my Bible devotions in the morning, because I can get it just right, and it illuminates it so that I can read very clearly.
Yeah.
But I've had this thing probably 4 months now, and I put a battery in it, and I use it at least 30 minutes a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of the things, guys. Like I don't understand why flashlights, a good flashlight, costs so much money. I don't think it has to. I mean, everybody says you got to spend $100 on a good flashlight. This thing's $6. It's waterproof.
You can put it in your pocket.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, if you're not like out spotting deer or whatever, this is a great day-to-day thing.
Yeah.
And it's cheap enough where, oopsie, you lost it. It's not a $100 flashlight.
No.
So check it out. See if you need to get well, if you don't have a flashlight that's good, you need several, guys. I mean, that's one of those things that should be in probably every room of your house.
Every room, and a couple in the car. Just keep a couple in your go bag. Just keep a couple wherever you're at, and the places that you're most at.
Yeah. Mostliest.
Sometimes always.
Sometimes always. You should mostliest have a flash torch.
Sorry.
So here we go.
It's Monday.
Next up, guys, this is a slightly more advanced area. I actually need to work on my knowledge in this area, but in a situation where, let's say the power's out, or there's some kind of disturbance in the force. Communications, guys. Communications is going to be one of those things that will enable you to have an edge over everybody. Information coming in is key, but being able to communicate between you and your family members or your group members is invaluable. Communication's invaluable. You'll have an edge over everybody. And so I wanted to show a few things that we have. And once again, I'm still learning a lot about this. But I think our first purchase was actually, this was a gift from Tommy over at the Off Grid Nation. And it's a Baofeng UV5R radio. This thing does so much. It's also, you can use it like a walkie-talkie, but it also has multiple frequencies and all kinds of things that you can do. You can even plug in like headset things, so you can just hang this on there. Cool. But one of the really cool features is that you can use it with a repeater. So if you have people in your area that have repeaters, this thing could go as long as your repeaters go. I mean, as long as you're within a mile or so. And this thing was cheap. It was absolutely cheap.
Was it 30?
About $30. Yeah. And you can get multiple, so you get 4 or 5 radios, and they give you a really great discount. This specific one is actually discontinued. They use a new one. It's got a rechargeable battery, and that's cool. But you can pick these up really cheap now. They're probably $20 by now.
Nice.
Next up, World Band Radio. This was a little spendy. I got this thing for $100, but it's a Texsun PL660, and it does so many different frequency bands: AM, FM, long wave, short wave, single side bus. Basically, if you know how to use one of these, you can listen to stuff that's going on in Africa. You can listen to stuff that's going on in the Middle East. Yeah.
How's that possible?
The way that the frequencies bounce off the atmosphere, you can dial these in.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and just once again, information. If you're in a situation where you don't know what's going on, the news isn't on TV anymore or the radio,
or you can't get online.
Yeah, there's ways that you can pick up other areas to find out. Yeah. And here's another way. This one's a little smaller, but a CB. Regular old trucker CB.
Yep.
I got this thing from the flea market, believe it or not, for $20.
Yeah.
$20. And while the range of a CB is not that great, the thing is that if you keep these things in a way that, if it was an EMP, but I'm going to come back to that. CB's great. I got to switch gears now because I want to show you one thing that we do.
Yes.
And that is this.
This is a nice trash can.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but it's also very useful for what, Mama?
This is what we consider our Faraday cage.
A ghetto Faraday cage.
It's a total ghetto Faraday cage, because I think this can was like $15.
Yep.
It comes with the lid. It's a locking one, which is really nice. You put your electronics in there, and no signal can come in or out. So if there is an EMP, the electromagnetic pulse
goes
around it and does not affect your electronics that are inside it, protected in this can. We love that.
And I want to show you. We'll give you a demonstration. Okay, yep. Mama, would you grab the phone and call my cell phone, please?
Yes. Now what?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Would you call my cell phone?
I can.
Por favor. And we're just going to do a little demo of this, guys. Now we say this is a ghetto EMP because it's not gonna block every frequency, but it blocks a lot of frequencies. Okay, my phone's ringing.
It's ringing. Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and hang that up.
Okay.
And it's still ringing.
Yeah. Make sure it's ringing. No, yep. It's not on vibrate.
It's on. I didn't change anything.
Okay. Now.
Same thing. Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, do that so they can hear it.
It's not ringing at all. Oh, wait. There it's ringing. It took a while, though.
It works.
It's not going to the phone.
Yep. All right. Cool. So a ghetto Faraday cage. You can shut that down.
That's really cool.
Yeah. We keep these electronics... We keep these electronics in there so that, you know, if anything should happen, you're going to be able to have communication with other folks that have something similar.
Right.
Now, Mama wanted to note one thing on the inside.
There's cardboard inside so that it protects your electronics from touching the metal can. So that way the signal will go around the can, but it will not affect any of the electronics touching that cardboard.
And guys, this is like a $15 can.
Yeah.
And if you had the ability to have communications even between yourselves or other folks that have repeaters, you will have a leg up on any situation.
That's right.
Cool, moving on.
Yep.
Last subject section of the Prepper Monday.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite too, because we get to eat lunch. Here's the thing. You guys know that we deal with Thrive Foods. They're amazing. It's a long-term food storable solution, but it's also great for day-to-day.
Yep.
And so today, we have not tried this out yet. This is the creamy beef and noodles.
It looks yummy. It has mushrooms in it. My favorite.
It does. Now they make, a lot of their cans are single ingredient, non-GMO, no messed up chemicals or anything. Well, let me just show you what we have on our shelf, how we've got our beginner setup stored. So check this out. This is our starter stuff that we've gotten from Thrive, and it's so nice and neat, and it just, well, it stores well. I mean, here you got, that's just chicken slices. Now, this can, if I don't open it, it will last fresh for 30 years. But after you open it up, well, here, I think this one might be, yeah, this one is opened. This one's open, and it'll stay fresh for a year, like that. So once you pop the seal originally, then it's good for a year after that. But so nice, so easy, convenient. And the food is really delicious. Honestly, I was shocked at how good it is. I love that setup. Today, I'm gonna go cook up this Thrive Life deliciousness, and we're gonna give you an honest opinion.
Yep.
If it's good, we'll tell you.
Yep.
If it's not. Okay, we finished cooking up our creamy beef and noodles, and here's what it looks like. It smells really, really great. So let's give it a shot, Mama. What do you think?
I think it's hot.
I think it is hot, and we're gonna have to be careful. Ooh, look at that, steamy. I'm gonna let this cool down for a sec. Okay, I think we're finally good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dang.
That's yummy.
That is really delicious. Nice beef and mushroom flavor with the creamy. I don't know. It's like is that parsley?
Yeah,
really good.
There's parsley in there. This is a lot like beef stroganoff.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Well, I'd say a win for creamy beef and noodles, and Well doggone it. If you're interested in checking it out for yourself, there's a link down below. But all this stuff, all these preparedness things, guys, it's to help you out. Consider where you're at, where you need to be, and take some steps to get there. So I think that's it for today. What do you think?
I think, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to eat lunch.
Yeah.
You guys have an amazing day.